All right. Well, like I said, the chat is not doing what it's supposed to be doing, but unfortunately, not much I can do about that. Restarted it. It just doesn't. Unfortunately, not much I can do about that, but well, we'll make do with what we got. Okay, so we are almost done here. It's like, yeah, Mike, it's either YouTube or StreamYard. One of those two is getting in the way. I mean, as long if the video is not cutting out, if the sound is not cutting, not getting the little ring of death, you know, I mean, my signal here for internet on this little device, all 5 bars, 4G LTE coming through nice and clear. I mean, I'm not having any problems. I'm not having any issues for my downloading anything, opening up a web page or whatnot. A little bit more on the carrots. There we go. But that's just the way it's modern technology. So what are you going to do about it? So like I said, we yesterday we got our load, which is taking me out to Oceanside, California, right on the Pacific coast, bit north of San Diego, a little bit south of San Clemente, California, where I picked up one time before. We're right on the ocean, right there at Camp Pendleton. We're taking a military load, which, not too bad. So we're going out there. It's about 1,000 miles total from Fort Stockton, where we were. Like I said, yesterday, I got my load pretty late in the day, like about 3 o'clock. Got my load, hauled butt up to El Paso. Oh, pardon me. Stayed at the Flying J there in El Paso overnight. First thing in the morning, I got up. And, pardon me. I had to. I got up. I had to make a phone call in the morning to make sure I had a correct address. The address I had was only partially there. Because it got cut off in the truck computer. Only part of the address came through, so I had a phone number. Called them first thing in the morning. Yes, I said, okay, I can be there in an hour. We'll be there too in about an hour, so no problems. So got up there, got loaded, hit the road. I have another 325 or so miles to go tomorrow to get to my delivery. I will be getting up at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Get rolling as fast as I can. We are going to get a bit of a benefit because we're crossing in a Pacific time from Mountain Time, so we'll get that hour on the normal clock back. The only major problem, we're going to lose time because California has us restricted to 55 miles an hour. Why? I don't know. I mean, it's California. I mean, the professional is limited, but the amateur car driver is not. They can drive as fast as they want. 65, 70 miles an hour. But the professional gets limited to 55. Makes no sense. But well, there you go. All right. Oh, that's look at that. Look at that steam. Look at that steam. Oh, that's good. We're just gonna set that right there. Oh, beef and carrots right there. All right. The meat's going to be a little bit tougher at the moment, but a bit of chewing never killed anybody, as far as I know. All right, so we're going to get out. Got a little bit of butter. We got our salt. Get this put out the way. Here we go. So here we go. Grab my baked potato. Get that on the plate. There we go. Put that out the way. You know. There we go. Got a small knife, just so we can cut our potato and whatnot. All right, so let's put that down there. There we go. Potato could be a little bit hotter, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's plenty hot to deal with, to eat. All right. So some good old Kerrygold grass-fed Irish butter. I'm going to throw some butter in there. All right, there we go. You know what I need now? I need a ladle here. There we go. Ladle, ladle, ladle. Ladle, 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 I made you out of clay. I know that's not the correct song, but we're going to sing it anyway. All right. Okay. You know what? We're going to get this cutting board out make that a makeshift table. There we go. Got fork out the way there. There we go. With that out the way. So, a nice little dinner. Braised beef and carrots, baked potato, made up in the truck. I'm going to set that off to the side for a second. There we go. I'm going to add a little more water to the pan, so that'll keep and yes, this pan is hot. Right, there we go. So we have a nice plate of basically, quote unquote, home cooked, braised beef. But it's that simple. I wish I could have taken a little bit more time, but I have to get up early. I wanted something to eat. I could have done. I got 2 hot dogs left in there. I could have done hot dogs. I could have done a grilled cheese sandwich. I could have, I could have gone right over here. There's a Subway right here. I could have gone over to Subway and bought something. There's stupid hot dogs in there, or little microwave meals. I could have made that, but why? If I can, make something that's a whole lot more delicious, a whole lot healthier. Why wouldn't I do that? Cooking in a truck, It takes a little bit more effort. But it's worth it. You know, it really, really is worth it. Put salt out the way. There we go. So we're going to call that this meal successful. I'm going to have my baked potato. I'm going to have my beef and carrots. I have a nice big second helping of beef and carrots right here. I said, nice big old second helping right there, which I'm not going to save until tomorrow. I'm going to eat it tonight because I really haven't had a whole lot to eat today. Like I said, you know, if I had a little bit more time to cook, the meat would be a little bit more tender. It's not rock hard. I mean, it takes a little bit of chew, but it tastes good. It's a lot better than what you're going to get in the restaurant. I mean, this plate here, just this in the restaurant, is going to cost you about $15. The cut of the meat, the vegetable, baked potato, whatnot. But I did this meal for under $6. Well, let's see. The potato was about 60 cents. The carrots, this amount of carrots was about a quarter. Maybe 40 cents for the carrots. This amount of beef, the 2.5 pound or 2 3/4 pounds of chuck roast was like $15, less than $15. Divide that by 4. It's about $3, right? No, wait a second. Let's say $4. So, you know, this amount of food for roughly $6 for a meal, much better than what you can get at the store. Yeah, Mike, sorry, I mean, like I said it's broadcasting, and I think it's a problem with either StreamYard or YouTube, the connection there, but other than that, we can only do what we can do. So, we are here in Gila Bend, Arizona, off of I-8, exit 119. So we're basically 120 miles away from California. So, hour and 40 minutes, roughly. I will get to hour and 50 minutes, hour and 45 minutes. I'll get to California. We'll cross into Pacific time. That'll bring the hour, give me an hour back on the day. So we're going to be on the Pacific coast at our delivery at Camp Pendleton, Oceanside, California. Roughly about 8:15, 8:30, given what traffic is going to be like. You know, whatever the traffic there in San Diego is going to be like. I don't know. I've never been to San Diego. So, I won't be... I don't have an idea of what's the best way to get around or through San Diego. I'm just going to hope that I can go in nice and smooth, get on the I-5, take that north, away from the city, which should help that out. Then once I get to Camp Pendleton, they'll tell me where to go, how to be, blah, 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 blah. Get unloaded. Then all I got to do is find myself a place to park. And then once we do that, it'll be just peachy keen. So for the moment, we're going to let this go. This was just a quick impromptu live. Unfortunately, the chat isn't working, so nothing I can do about that. I don't have the ability to analyze what's going on there. But I thank you all for joining me. Just want to say God bless. Cooking in the truck is easy. Everybody have a good night. And well, I do not plan to having another live unless I'm sitting for a while until Saturday and Sunday. And then we're going to do something. Maybe we're going to do a little bit of rotisserie in the truck. I think I have I got the new oven. I may be able to do a rotisserie chicken. We'll see what we can do. We'll work on it. But other than that, like I said, God bless and everybody have a good night. Thanks for joining us.